Hello Capsuleer, my name is Gildy and welcome to EVE Online. Today I want to show you another trick that makes Autopilot more rather than less safe in the game for people having multiple accounts working at the same time, commonly known as multi-boxes. I will be showing you how this trick works on the screen right now while I discuss the mechanic behind it as well as the requirements to pull it off. How this works is you put all your characters in a fleet together. Then you set a destination for all of them, making sure that they all have it set before you move out. Your main character starts a fleet warp and then you just need to turn on autopilot on all characters. That is it. How this works is the autopilot usually warps you 10 kilometers from a gate, but if you hit the warp yourself, it will land at 0 as with a regular warp, and then take the gate immediately thanks to the autopilot doing it for you, and that includes your FC character. After each gate jump, you have a few seconds before autopilot starts warping you around, meaning that you can initiate the next warp and keep the fleet rolling through systems while you do not have to swap your characters and manually tell them to take gates over and over again. However, there are some requirements for this to work effectively. First of all, this works best with unified ship setups because, first and foremost, for these tricks to work as intended, all of the ships in the fleet need to have the same align time. Of course, not identical to the 100th of a second, but be within the same server tick. And server ticks happen once a second, so if all your ships have, let's say, between 2.01 and 3.00 seconds align time on paper, they will all warp together thanks to how the server tick mechanic works. Secondly, it works best if you do enable autopilot on all characters, including the one that is pushing the fleet warp button. This prevents you, after your 20th jump, forgetting to take the gate and staying behind, and then you have to gather them up at some point and restart the whole operation. And lastly, it is an active, activity. It will be safer than using autopilot regularly, because it's not obvious you're using it and you are there physically clicking all the buttons. But it will speed up the travel process and lower the workload needed to move multiple characters together. And this is the whole trick and its explanation for you today. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like and subscribe to see my future uploads. And if we never see each other again in Space Capsuleer, fly safe!